The Viotek GN34C is a 34-inch curved display. The curve is a 1500R. It's a 21:9 aspect ratio. The pixels is 3440 by 1440. It's got a 100 hertz refresh rate and a 4 millisecond response time. The Viotek GN34C is between $550 and $600. But I'm told it doesn't come with a DisplayPort cable, so that's an extra $10 you got to add to the cost. Because running this amount of pixels at 100 hertz, the HDMI cable that it's supposed to come with can't handle that amount of throughput. Supposedly, this is a very new monitor that came out according to camelcamelcamel.com, which is a price tracking website for Amazon products. It first appeared on April 9th, I believe, and there is very little reviews or talk about it, but it's supposed to have the same display, the same panel, the same VA panel as the Samsung CF791, which goes for $950, $1,000. So there's significant savings there. There was something that's been out for several months now, maybe since like December. It's the microboard M340 CLZ, and that currently costs $700. So this is, I bought it $150 cheaper than that off of Amazon. It showed up in a couple days, and we're gonna unbox it for you guys. Yeah, it says it includes the monitor, a power cable, HDMI 1.4 cable, and the user manual. I've only ever bought one monitor before. One of them's dying, so I needed a new monitor. That's what happens when you use hand-me-downs, you know? So we got some screws and some plastic thing and a user manual. It does not say assembly manual, so in typical fashion, let's just continue pulling this thing out of here. Okay, there we go, there we go. You open up the top and the bottom, we slide that out. This looks like a stand with a screw. That's kind of cool. It's got a little grip on it, so seems like you don't even need a screwdriver. Got a barcode situation there. This definitely feels incredibly cheap. It's, you know, just cast, very lightweight. If that's what it all comes down to, the monitor is supposed to be pretty heavy, so I feel like that is going to be kind of rickety of a stand, but we'll see. We'll see. That is one of the ways they have savings on these, people call them like Korean knockoffs or whatever, is that you're not getting, the screen might be the same, the panel, right? But the casing to the panel, the buttons, the inputs, the outputs, the speakers, the stand can all be varied. So one thing that this has going for it, unlike the microboard M340 CLZ, is there's no power adapter situation for the plug. So that's cool. Here is the HDMI cable. I did order a display for it. Cable. Another barcode situation. And looks like this goes in here. This has more weight to it than the very bottom. So we're getting interesting here. It looks like this piece goes on here. Clicks in there after you screw the screws into the back of the monitor. So it looks like we're going to be mounting the whole monitor. This, you know, $500 on two cheap looking little screws. Oh, and what's really interesting, I do have to say this, is it came in that box packed into an Amazon box that was like twice the size of that thing, and there was no padding in there, which you know, doesn't give you the most confidence. So that's the interface for where this is going to connect. Okay, that looks more robust. There's a component there, peg, that slots in. So that'll be doing some heavy lifting potentially, besides just those two little screws. So that's nice. So we have, whoa. So I don't know if that's how you're supposed to take it out, but it didn't break, so I just kind of gently pulled that up. Yeah, here we have the DVI in, HDMI in, DisplayPort in, and audio in, and then the power cable. There's the buttons. Something I'm really curious about is if I hook the Nintendo Switch up to this. Man, this is big. This is big. If I hook the Nintendo Switch up to this, how hard will it be to swap the inputs? And that's one thing I could not find online. And I couldn't even find that for the microboard, which has a lot of videos and reviews on it. You know, how hard is it to swap between inputs? Even if I have to go into a menu or something, you know, I'll have to do that. But there it is. That's the unboxing